Welcome, citizen, to another Starcraft Nation broadcast. I am your host, Venerati, and guys, I am super excited. I finally found a small sliver of time in my preciously busy, hopelessly busy schedule to cast, and boys and girls, have I found some amazing stuff to cast. Now, I know it's been cast by a couple guys out there. I've already seen it. It's good stuff, but they haven't cast the entire set, so here I am, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be casting the entire set in between. Now, this isn't Trader, this is LiquidHuk, and he will be going up against FXOMoonGlade. Now, Moonglade, big Australian player, one of the most, I think he's probably one of the strongest of the Southeast Asian players. I mean, coming out of Australia, New Zealand, all the Philippines, all that kind of stuff. So, great stuff. Now, also, in the meantime, while I've been quiet, been busy at school, also met some great guys here at SC2, let me clarify that there real quick. Yeah, it's going to be SC2castfinder.com. These guys are pretty much like the Google of all of your replays and all of that great stuff. So if you want to find something that might be a little obscure and YouTube's not really getting it for you, try them out, SC2castfinder.com. Really nice guys, and I look forward to working with them in the future. So anyway, what do we got going on here? Of course, we're on Xel'Naga Caverns. It's going to be a PvZ, high, top-tier players here. I mean, we're talking about great stuff. And what are we seeing? Well, our openers are pretty bread-and-butter basic stuff here. Now, FXOMoonGlade, of course, will be opening up here, looking to go for early Ling speed. Now, Huck will be stealing some crystal right there, and will be trying to run off with it. Actually, won't be running off. It will be staying even longer to just kind of take a look and see what exactly is going on. This early scouting, very pivotal. You want to know what exactly your opponent's up to, because if you don't have an idea, then you're basically playing a guessing game. And it's going to be like rock, paper, scissors in its most basic form. You only hope that you're going to be able to bring out something that's going to be able to counter the opponent. It's not really going to work. Now, Huck bring out a second assimilator pretty early on here, and this drone, if he pushes a little bit deeper into the base, will be able to see this. Now, blocking that cybernetics core, going to be dueling it out here with this probe. Probe will be retreating, and Moonglade not going to be pulled off. That is going to continue to try to block this ramp, and the cybernetics core is going to be delayed ever so slightly. Now, this could definitely hurt Huck's tech pattern, because both of these gases is going to be either some sort of early blink. I'm going to be saying Stargate, robotics facility, something like that. So blocking that cybernetics core, going to be blocking that tech tree, which is going to be very important, because Moonglade, each and every time you can set your opponent back a little bit, it's going to be huge. Now, Moonglade is starting to spew out Zerglings here, as the first two Zerglings will be knocking on the frontier here momentarily. Now, Huck only has this one Zealot, nothing else on the way at this point, and these two Zerglings are going to go straight to chewing away at this gateway. And they're going to get a couple of pretty easy shots off here. And here we go. A Stalker will be coming online here momentarily, and two more Zerglings will be showing up. And actually, these Zerglings might actually be able to take down this gateway if they're not. If Huck doesn't do something here quick, it will be going down here momentarily. As you see Chrono Boost coming at her, trying to get the Stalker out. Stalker will be coming out here momentarily. Is it going to be able to keep them off the front door? No, it looks like Moonglade's going to be keeping at it, and yes, it does look this gateway's about to be in a lot of trouble. We do have a pylon coming down here and another gateway, though the Zealot kind of hiccup there, and Zerglings got by it there momentarily. It does go down. Only a Stalker left over here. Probes coming off the line, trying to deny any more reinforcements here as a pylon. It does start to go down right there as Moonglade will be forced to attack, and it does look like he will be able to knock down this pylon, and I'm not sure if Huck's going to be able to keep this front door as the probes try to, and there we go, the pylon does go down. We have a Void Ray chrono boosting, desperately trying to get out there. More Lings coming from Moonglade as he's just continuing to crank them out here. The gateway will be finishing up on the front door, but there's so many probes going down right here. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see Huck going to be able to dig himself out of this, even if he does get the Void Ray up here. And there we go, actually, Huck throwing down the WWGG right there. We saw early pressure on that gateway. Huck was denied that cybernetics core for a good 10-15 seconds in game. That allowed Moonglade to put the Zerglings on that gateway, knock it down, and get inside the base early on. And that was a 6-minute and 24-second matchup. That's a very quick matchup for it not being complete cheese. As we saw, Moonglade actually expanded while he was doing this, so setting himself up to continue in the macro game just in case Huck was able to seal everything off, able to get this Void Ray up and repel this attack. So, guys, you don't even know how excited about, and I'm glad to be back, glad to be casting again, glad to see this awesome matchup, as there's so many great games in this matchup, and this is only the first of them. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and as always, citizens, stay safe.